Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, the Honorable Mr. Arif, as a lecturer English course, and all my audience. My name is Dinahia Azahro, study number 21. We will present the result of our discussion about a maternal and perinatal outcome in pregnancy complicated with pre- and gestational diabetes mellitus. Topic of the presentation: first, introduction; second, method; result, discussion, and conclusion. First, introduction. Diabetes mellitus, or GM, is a metabolic disorder caused by inadequate insulin production by the pancreas, insufficient insulin utilization, or both. Diabetes diagnosed before pregnancy. Defined as a gestational diabetes mellitus, or PGDM, can be either type 1 DM or type 2 DM. Gestational diabetes mellitus, or PGDM, is a common metabolic complication of pregnancy, and glucose intolerance occurs in the second or third trimester. Pregnancy diabetes is closely associated with complications of pregnancy and childbirth in both mother and baby. Mothers with PGDM are at risk complications such as macrosomia, neonatal asphyxia, preterm labor, congenital abnormalities, and stillbirth. These complications can also occur in women with GDM, but are less frequent and less severe due to difference in the timing of onset of hyperglycemic condition. This paper focus of the difference in maternal and perinatal outcome in PGDM and GDM pregnancy, specifically in Semarang, Indonesia. Also, many research have studied the topic. This paper show findings that are slightly different from most hypotheses. Therefore, this study contribute to the existing literature and deserve further discussion. Next, second, the method. This study is an observation analytic study with a cross-sectional design to analyze difference in maternal and perinatal outcome in PGDM and GDM pregnancy. The subject of this study were mothers with PGDM or GDM pregnancy who gave birth at Dr. Sarjo Hospital. Secondly, data were obtained from medical record. The study used conclusive sampling method to collect medical record of obstetric patient at Dr. Karyadi Hospital, Semarang, who meet the inclusion and exclusion criteria. Inclusion criteria were medical record of mother with PGDM and GDM pregnancy who gave birth at Dr. Karyadi Hospital. Exclusion criteria in this study were illegible, incomplete, or damaged medical record. Next, result. There were no maternal deaths in either group. Preeclampsia was significant higher in the PGDM group. Perinatal death and asphyxia were the same in both groups. Prematurity was higher in the PGDM group. Neonates or GDM women appear to be higher. Intrauterine fetal death of IUFD rates were high in the GDM group. Congenital anomalies were found in the GDM group. The study began with 95 subjects and 57 met the inclusion criteria. We divided the subject into two groups, 38 in the PGDM group and 19 in the GDM group. Based on the medical record database, there were 95 pregnancy complicated with GDM in 2004 2015 until 2019. The incidence of PGDM and GDM generally increased every year, but GDM had a greater increase. This is a picture card study subject are mother with PGDM and GDM pregnancy in Dr. Karyadi Hospital Semarang in 2015 until 2019. Next discussion. In this study, there was no maternal mortality in either group, in line with Alex Fong et al. Finding preeclampsia occurred more the PGDM group than in the GDM group. This occurred could be because more in the PGDM group than in PGDM group. That occurred could be because of the prolonged exposure to hyperglycemia in the fetus in the PGDM group. Preeclampsia pathology remains a complex and elusive matter, but studies show that in patients with GDM, increased insulin resistance can increase the incidence of hypertension in this patient. Also, it seems that diabetes pregnancy is associated with dysfunction and vascular disease, which is one of the basic pathophysiology of the preeclampsia. Of the 12 causes of prenatal death, 10 were caused by IUFD and 2 by childbirth. IUFD cases were more common in the GDM group than in the PGDM group. The exact cause of perinatal death is not fully explained. However, maternal factors such as preeclampsia, which is associated with diabetes, may also disturb. The factors such as the placental blood flow and fetal organization result in IUFD. Also, the most common cause of IUFD in pregnancy with diabetes is a congenital anomaly. In the study, all congenital anomaly cases occurred in pregnancy with GDM. Next, conclusion. There were differences in maternal and perinatal outcomes between pregnancy with PGDM and GDM. Preeclampsia and congenital malformation. This study revealed several maternal and perinatal events in accord with the hypothesis, but there were several different suggestions for future research of the difference in maternal and perinatal outcome in pregnancy with PGDM and GDM, with other outcome and research on findings that were not following the hypothesis. Also, there is a need for research on the postpartum outcome of diabetic pregnancy. This is a journal research that I took. The title is Maternal and Perinatal Outcome in Pregnancy Complicated with Pre- and Gestational Diabetes Mellitus. Okay, guys. Thanks all for the presentation. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.